Have you ever told him that? Like, have you ever said I love you to him?
Text I might have, but in real, personally, I haven't said that.
Okay. What's preventing you from wanting to say it? I mean, I've been guilty. I tell my mom I love her on do mostly, but
Mhm.
not I don't tell her in person as much as I do virtually.
I think it's because we don't like often express that much
Hmm.
verbally. So I think that's just how it is. But we know deep inside that we love each other very
Oh,
much.
yeah. It's like
Yes.
very Asian, right? Like same with
Yes.
Vietnamese people. Like only
Mm.
recently because I've been doing more of the coaching and stuff like that. Like I'll hug my grandma and I'll say I love
Mm.
you, but she's not used to it. So she's like, oh, like what's going on? You know? But I'm sure she
Yep.
likes it. It's just not common in our culture.
Yes, I think so. I think it would be great if we are much more expressive now,
Hmm.
because I think we need to express what we feel towards any person. So yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. And when was the last time you got your heart broken and what happened?
Oh, I don't want. Okay, I'll be honest with you. There was like last year in April. See, it's annoying knowing that a person who has been like trying to get you, I mean, like, who has been adoring for like the past 3 4 years, finally, like, I mean, there's this guy who has been, should I say, proposing like for like almost 2 or 3 years, that I like you,
Hmm.
you this, you're that, I want you to be
Hmm.
mine. This has been going for like 2 or 3 years now. Now that I have given him a chance, because because I believe that why not give up this person a chance, because it seems like he's really genuine and he's all into me. So I gave him a chance. It was okay. Our relationship was going very strong, very well, but I don't know what changed, because once I dive into someone, I go deeper and deeper. I don't change. That's how
Hmm.
it is for me. But I don't know what changed in him. He just said that I fall out of love already. I don't feel like the same. I mean, he's not feeling the same like he used to felt before. So that was
Hmm.
like so random, so out of the blue, and it broke my heart to the core that I cried calling my friend that
Oh.
this happened. This was this guy. He even my friend knows him very well. So she was even shocked as well to know that, oh, what's gotten into him? Like, why would he do this like out of the blue? Like, he was so into me the other day. It was just like yesterday that he was so into me, all over me. But then out of the blue, he's just confessing that I don't feel the same way like I used to felt before. So that was like so random. Like, what the hell is going on? It kind of like broke me. But then I was like so disheartened at that time that I don't feel like giving relationship another shot, because I felt like I've had enough of this kind of shit. So that was the most broken time, should I say? Because
Hmm.
it kind of like shocked me in a way, because he was so all over me. He was like adoring me like 100%. So it kind of
Hmm.
came into like a shock to me. So I was like very shocked, at the same time very heartbroken, because I
Hmm.
felt for him harder. So
Wow. No, thanks for being so open.
yeah.
So what did you do to like pick yourself back up?
Okay, I try to like avoid thinking of him, because whenever I think about it, it kind of like flashes back all the memories we had together. So I kind of like stay distracted by staying close with other cousins. I have like so many cousins, sisters. So
Hmm.
I stayed I stay with them, like talk to them, like go out for a walk, like visit my relatives. That's how I managed to like get over him. It took me like at least 2 3 months for him to get over him like completely. So it was
Hmm.
kind of like a rough patch. But then I'm over him, so it's okay.
Hmm.
It's totally fine now.
Yeah, it sounds like it's interesting how people can be so fickle, right? Like one day they're
Yep.
like showering you with love, and then next day
Yes.
it's like did everything we do like did you just forget everything? Like was there a
That's
new
hard.
woman in his life? Like did you find out if he found someone else or like you don't really know what happened?
I asked him like if he found somebody else, but he said no. It's just that he just fell out of love.
Hmm.
I don't know what I can do in that. I mean, there's nothing I can do. If he had like already fallen out of love, there's nothing I can do about it, because I cannot change the fact that he has already fallen out of love. I mean, what can I do about it? I just live it like that.
Yeah, That reminds me of a time. I remember like I was in college and I was dating this girl who she went to my high school, and then I went to college, university about an hour away. And I remember we broke up, right, because of because like I just moved away. And I remember like feeling so sad, and I just like, all right, well, F this, like I'm gonna have the control, like I'm not gonna let anyone break my heart again, you know? So I would, every relationship I had afterwards, it was like only until they matched me, like only if they opened their heart first, then I would open my heart. But I would like, you know, I would be lovey-dovey and stuff like that, don't get me wrong, but there was still a piece of me that I was like holding on to, where I'm like, you know what, like I'm not gonna let them have control over my heart, you know?
It's disappointing knowing that people could change in a blink of an eye. Like in my case, I don't change. Like once I fall for somebody, I don't change my mind that it might be hard in the beginning to fall for him like instantly, but then it took me time to build that love for him. And as I was diving deeper and deeper, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's tough. But it sounds like you still don't regret like having gone through that whole like relationship.
The thing is, he blocked me on every social media.
Jeez. That's so extreme.
But then we used to play games together, but then only in that game he didn't like delete me or block me in that game.
Oh, so you still played or no?
Yep. But then we seldom plays it because we don't get that much time in our hands. So, but I used to see him like get online sometimes.
So,
that's okay.
So when you were playing the games, did you guys like talk on it?
No,
or...
no. It's not that we play. The thing is, we don't play together. But then, if he is online, I can see, and if I am online, he can see.
Okay, interesting.
It was even I saw him even yesterday.
Oh, on the app you're saying?
On
so you
that
still
game, on the game.
So do you still think about him from time to time?
No. I don't. It's just that he just pops up in that game.
I see.
And he was checking my profile, my game profile.
Oh, you can tell. You can tell when he.
Yeah. The one who visited my page, admin profile. I can tell because I updated my avatar, a picture of me and my current boyfriend. So I guess he was just checking it out.
I mean, I'm sure he like thinks you're cute or adorable or attractive, right?
I don't know. I don't really know what's going on inside his mind. The thing is, he's always kind of like depressed. He just couldn't like get out of his dark zone. He always like tends to go back to that. So there's nothing I can do to help. The only thing he can do is like, I think it's just up to him whether he wants to get out of that zone or not. So that is not my power. That is not in my hands. So I just that's not my business now.
No, it's this is like pretty deep. You know, heartbreak is definitely one of the hardest things. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, my wife would kill me if she heard me say this, but like obviously I've been married, I've been with my wife for 11 years, but like, you know, maybe in a year, right, maybe like 2 or 3 days, sometimes I will think about one of my ex-girlfriends, right, and I'll be like, oh, like I like how she was fun, or she was adventurous, or whatever, like memories. Like maybe we went to like a restaurant I really liked, and then I'll be like, oh man, I miss, or like maybe we traveled to Jamaica or Bahamas, and I'll just be like, oh, like that was fun, like going to Bahamas or going to Mexico or something, you know. But I think it's normal for us to like think about like the good memories, but then we forget a lot of the bad memories too sometimes.
Yep. I think every person which we have like met or dated, should I say, I will live like at least 1% behind. I mean, it's not like we're like 100% over them. It would be like 99%. Right.
Yeah.
So I think it's normal, I would say.
Yeah. No, thanks for sharing this. Heartbreak is always like scary, and it reminds me, like I was just posting on YouTube, like what is the hardest thing about saying goodbye, because I wrote that on the day I left my company, and crying was like the most, everyone voted crying was like the hardest part.